Welcome to the orientation for iSPE, Immersive Standardized Patient Experiences. In this orientation, I'd like to take a look at what is the iSPE enterprise, how does it work, how do you get started, and how do you get help. iSPE focuses on diagnostics, clinical reasoning, treatment planning, communication in case scenarios utilizing artificially intelligent patients. This is done immersively using virtual reality headsets and artificial intelligence. And the reason that you're doing it virtually is because learners use the iSPE Enterprise and their headset to practice and demonstrate the application of advanced knowledge and clinical skills competencies anytime, anywhere. No travel required. iSPE provides unlimited access to practice and immediate feedback regarding learner outcomes, allowing learners to acquire skills faster with greater accuracy and retain those learned skills longer when compared to traditional instruction. While working through these case scenarios with these artificially intelligent characters, the learner is provided with guides and hints so that you know what the next steps should be and where you should interact, and along the way develop a second nature understanding of each of these procedures as it pertains to the clinical skill and the diagnosis and the treatment planning. Along the way, the learner is able to track their progress through each case and throughout the program, as well as the faculty have the same insight. At the end of each case, one time, the learner does a brief exit survey that provides a feedback about how that experience worked for them, so that informs the faculty of how the learners are doing and provides them with insight about trends that may need to be discussed class-wide. To support, we provide email support from Insight VR direct to the learner to help you with any technical issues that may arise as you're getting started and or using iSPE. The features of iSPE are probably best understood in the form of the sequence of the case. So the case sequence is the learner starts by reviewing the patient history. So that's in the use of an electronic medical record. And after they've done that review, then the learner is going to dictate notes about things that are important for them that they have observed in that review. Then they're going to conduct an interview, free-form conversation with the patient. And after that interview is over, they're going to also dictate notes about what happened in the interview and important things that they need to follow through or follow up as a result. After the interview, then the learner performs a head-to-toe examination of the patient. And then that's going to also have an opportunity to dictate notes about the relevant findings of that exam. And from there, then the learner is going to be able to determine a differential diagnosis. So they're going to use a panel where they have many options to select from to indicate that differential diagnosis. Having done that, then the learner is going to use their clinical skills as required, perhaps requesting and evaluating tests, labs, other kinds of information that are going to be needed in order for them to be able to move from a differential diagnosis to the actual diagnosis. They're going to review the notes when they're doing the actual diagnosis and use a panel that has options to indicate what that diagnosis is. When the diagnosis is complete, finally the learner ends the case by selecting from options in a panel to indicate the treatment plan, the plan of care for that patient for this scenario at that time. How to get started. So there are 5 steps, as you can see on this slide. You have to have an Oculus Quest 2. So you're going to receive your Oculus Quest 2 and you're going to set it up. Then the second step is you're going to log into your class in the clinicimmersives.com system. So when we say the enterprise, the cloud-based enterprise, the system, they're all the same. We're talking about a website, which is clinicimmersives.com. That's separate from the online course website at your institution. And this is where you're going to be able to pair up your headset and access your progress tracking information about your work in these cases. So you're going to log into your class, step 2. Step 3, you're going to download and install the iSPE application onto your Quest. Step 4, you're going to pair your Quest with your profile on our clinicimmersives.com system. And then step 5, you're going to start using iSPE on your Quest. In getting started, you need to have a Facebook account. The only thing you're using from the Facebook account is the actual login itself. So Facebook purchased Oculus, so now that's part of the Meta system, using that Facebook login as a single sign-on now. So everyone needs to be using their Facebook account login to be able to set up your Oculus or Meta Quest. If you already have a Facebook account, do not create a new one. Use that Facebook account email address, that login. So that's going to be the login that you're going to use to set up your Quest, and you're going to do that by downloading an application for your phone. So here on this slide we have a link, whether your phone is Android or Apple. You download the application to your phone, you launch the application, and then your phone uses Bluetooth to communicate with the Quest headset, which of course you have turned on. So one thing that may arise, one of the few troubles that could possibly arise, is you may have inadvertently turned off Bluetooth on your phone. And if so, then the application is going to ask you to turn it back on. So it's going to take you through a step-by-step process to activate your Quest headset and get everything all set up. So follow that step by step, and when you're completed, then your headset will be ready to use. On this slide, we have another link of a tutorial video that we recommend as a supplement. So if you'd like more information about this setup process or about using the Quest, how the controllers work and different features of the Quest home system and menus, it's a great tutorial, well worth the time. We also recommend that before you do anything else, spend some time becoming familiar with your Quest. Spend some time learning how the menus work, what you can do in home in Quest, the features of Quest, try some applications. This is your Quest. You can download whatever you want from the store, the Quest store, onto your Quest. There's a great opportunity for you to become familiar with using the Quest and comfortable with using the Quest, and it's going to be much easier then to work with the iSPE system if you do that first. Okay, so there's step 1. The Quest has been set up. Next, log into the clinicimmersives.com system. So this slide shows that there's 9 steps, but this is much less complicated than these 9 steps make it look, because there are just messages that are going back and forth in terms of confirmation. So what's going to happen is your faculty member is going to send you a link by email, and you're going to click on that link, and it's going to take you to Clinic Immersives, where you're going to create a profile. And you're just going to put in your name and your email address, create your own password, and now you have a profile. Once you do that, Clinic Immersives is going to ask you to verify that that's you. So you're going to get an email, and you're going to click on that to verify that, yes, I created that profile. When you do, it's going to take you to your class sign-up page, and you're going to click on a button that says Sign Up. Once you've done that, now you're waiting to be joined into the class by your faculty member. Your professor also received a notification at that time that this student is waiting to join the class. So then your professor is going to join you to the class, and when that happens, you're going to receive another email. And that email says you're enrolled in the class. So then you're going to come back and you're going to follow the instructions from the install guide, and you're going to install the application on your Quest, and there are step-by-step instructions how to do that. Once you have it installed, then you're going to be able to go to the next step, which we'll look at, to pair it and use it. The reason that it's important that you are enrolled in your class is because that's where your headset gets its license from. So you will not be able to get a license to use the application on your Quest until you are first enrolled in your class. So step 2, complete these steps to log into Clinic Immersives. Once you've logged into Clinic Immersives, then you're going to follow the install guide, which is on the support page, which we'll look at in a minute. So the install guide is a step-by-step procedure for how you get the App Lab application from Oculus onto your Quest so that you can use it. So you're going to log into your profile at Oculus on this web page. you're going to click on the link here that's in this page, and it's going to open up the page that's in the upper right hand corner. It's going to look just like this. And where there's a square button, green square there with a little green arrow that's indicating free, you're going to click on that button that says free, and that's going to tell Oculus that this application belongs in your headset. It won't be installed yet, but it will be in your library. Once you've done that, then you'll go into your Quest, and that's the universal menu image in the lower right-hand corner in Home in your Quest. And you're going to click on Applications, and you're going to see in your applications that you have a new icon to click on, and that icon is going to be for iSPE. So you'll click on that, and then it's going to install it. Once it's installed, then you're going to launch it, and you're going to arrive in the lobby. And the only thing that you'll find in the lobby is a big panel that looks similar to this, and it's going to have 5 digits. So you're going to need to use those 5 digits to pair your headset with the Clinic Immersive system. So your Clinic Immersive system is going to tell your headset that you have a license, and that's how it's going to do it. So you'll need those 5 digits. And an example is in the image on the left. Those are not your 5 digits. So for each person, it's different. Each time you do it, it's different if you need to do it more than once. So you're going to go into the lobby. You're going to get your token. That's what the digits are called. And then you're going to use those 5 digits to pair your headset. To pair your headset, you'll be going to Clinic Immersives, and in the upper right-hand corner, click on your name. That's your profile. And that's going to have a little pop-up menu. And the first item on there is Pair Headset. So you click on Pair Headset, and a page will open up that has 5 boxes, and you'll put those 5 digits in one at a time. Don't have to do anything else. It will accept them, it will authorize them, and it will tell you that you are successfully paired. So now your headset has a license from our system, and you're ready to use iSPE. On the support page, which is the link on this page, there are tutorial videos that show you how to use iSPE, and we strongly recommend that you watch the tutorials before you start using iSPE, so that you'll know what to expect, where to find things, how to navigate, and be informed about what it is that you're expected to do as you're working through the case. So again, those steps in review. The first is set up your Quest. The second is log into Clinic Immersives. The third is download and install the iSPE app on your Quest. Then, number 4, pair your headset, and number 5, use iSPE. The support page has tutorial videos. It has an FAQ. It also has a support desk email address, and we ask you to contact us by email so that you will be able to receive an answer back from our team, which could be from California or from Portugal, depending on the time of day. And please tell us everything that you can tell us about your current situation. So what class are you in? So we know what product that you're using, because we receive a lot of support email from different kinds of products. And what is it that you're expecting to be able to do that you can't do? So where are you in the process? Are you setting up your headset? Are you logging into Clinic Immersives? Are you trying to download and install the application? Tell us where you are in the process. Then tell us what you're doing and what it's not doing that you're expecting it to do, so that when we respond, we're able to jump right into the solution rather than having to exchange a number of messages just to find out where you are exactly. So send us a message at support@InsightVR, and we will return that message as soon as possible and help you through the particular challenge that you might be having in getting yourself started.